So we have the Rainer Brimstone, Omen, Sage, and Sova on the attacking side, Rainer, Sova, Phoenix, Cypher, and the Astra on defense. And we are playing Haven. So it's looking like we've got a garage push. Rainer spearheading this C, but that was a nice first pick from the Sage onto Phoenix. But the Sage now spamming CT. Now Rainer is pushing, and it's looking. That was unfortunate. That was a really good 2k from Sova and Astra, and a great 2k from the Sage, bringing it back to a 2v2. Now with the spike lost, oh no, now it's been picked up. Sorry, English. Nice headshot from Cypher. And that was unfortunate, but a nice double kill there from the Cypher. And a great retake. So ideally, by the looks of it, attackers are opting for the upgrade pistol. No one looks like they're putting armor on, so it's literally just they're just relying on the aim. So in an ideal world, this should be a nice clean round win with very few kills, unless the attackers pop off the headshots. But that's a nice dink onto the Phoenix by the Rainer there. But it seemed to have pushed a lot of the defense away. But now we've got 2 defense. A nice kill from this over there. Bring it to a 5v4. A nice dart there for this onto the Sage. Oh, so we got the Rainer overrun, and then everyone seems to be. And yeah, everything just seemed to have happened quicker than I can speak then. And a nice retake with 3 people still alive. So that was a perfect retake for a bonus round. Probably couldn't have asked for a better round there on the defense side. So as we can see, Sage doing a lot of the killing, the attacking side, whereas the rest of the team just seem to be very lackluster. So the attackers are looking like they're prodding towards B. Got the Astra smokes. But no, they seem to have changed their mind now, and that was an unfortunate spam. If only the Omen knew how close he was to get that kill on the Omen, Saver then.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
But a nice 4K there from the Astra to finish things off. That was an incredible round for the Astra. So, yeah, as we can see, everyone's reasonably well balanced. And the 3 at the bottom, 2 of whom should be the playmakers. And then we've got the Brimstone as the smoker that should be giving the team some space for the people attacking the site. Just no one seems to be stepping up at the moment, or at least given the opportunity to step up. So it seems as though we're going into a bit of an eco round, or maybe a bit of a fourth round. I didn't look at the economy, probably should have, but that was a nice spam through the site island there. And then a nice second kill from the Astra, bring it back to a 3v3. And then that's a nice kill from the Reyna, certainly stepping up to bring it to a 3v2. Though the Brimstone still needs to be very wary, as he's very low health. So that's unfortunate. Spray down there, lost by the Reyna, but it looks as though they're still able to at least plant, if they're not taking too much time. 14 seconds to go. Ideally, they should have spawned a lot sooner to give them time for a better post plant, but they seem to be coping quite well, and the Brimstone seem to have had a really good inkling of where the scythe was going to be. So that was a really good post plant for the attacking side. It's nice to see that the attackers can actually pull around together. But due to the successful previous rounds, the defenders are having no issue being able to fully buy. So it looks as though we're going for a C garage split. We're just prodding around, hopefully making some rotations, but survivors don't seem to. The defenders don't seem to be buying it all too much at the moment. Although they are leaving A to bolster B, but now the Omen has used his teleport to travel to A. You should have this, but the Saver does know his location, and that was a bit of a whiff. Well, not really a whiff, but. And I don't think he's actually going to be contested. Oh, I spoke too soon then. The Brimstone managed to use his ult there to hold off the defuse. So we've got the Reyna coming in from, and the defenders manage to win it, and the Reina dies regardless. So that was that was a really good retake, and a really unfortunate position to be in the post plant for the Reina, certainly, but to be at pretty much useless, personally say, but not quite sure what she was trying to do there, but with that sort of flank, when it wasn't even planted for her there. So we got the Phoenix getting some information there. But he's found nothing so far. We have the spike going towards C. With very little contest there, as we can see. Got the Sova up in heaven, and the Cypher in this CT entrance. That was a nice headshot from the Sova there. And nice, although there doesn't seem to be much information, certainly from the A site. I don't think the attackers really know where they're wanting to take this spike at the moment. They're just not finding any success. With a nice double kill there from the Astra, it just seemed to be outclassed anywhere they go at this point. That was a fantastic double kill there. Although the Sova does bring it back to a 2v4.
30 seconds left.
Although,
Last player standing.
yep, as expected, both very low. And they just had nowhere to go there. So, expected a round loss there. But it would have been nice for the attackers to at least kill one more maybe, to make it a little bit more interesting for the autonomy, but never mind. So we have a bit of a scuffed by the attackers, which is a shame. So we've got 3 automatic rifles, 1 SMG and 1 just pistol armor. But they seem to definitely be taking on the C site very well, regardless of their. So we got the Reina upgrading, but unable to give the Omen the Spectre, sadly. We have the Reina using her ult and taking on 2 people now. Now this is getting very exciting. We got Sova taking 1 out with his ult, and then the Astra taking two more out. And that was a very almost near perfect retake there from the defenders. So it seems like we've got a bit of another steamroll by the looks of things. We've got the Omen still on 0-7, while the Astra on the defense is 11-3. So even the Phoenix on the defense, it still isn't doing that badly in comparison, because he's probably just not getting into that many fights. And if he is, he's getting the information and he's managing to allow himself to be the bait for other players around him. So
Careful here.
yeah, it definitely seems like a very one-sided game again this time. Potentially a very quick game.
Revealing area.
So we got a good kill, a nice double kill there from the Phoenix, but one traded back by the Omen, finally on the board, and a double kill. That was a that was a nice kill as well from the Sage.
Your duty
and then raises up the brimstone. But
30 seconds left.
this Reyna trades out the Omen there. We've got the Reyna versus the brimstone in mid, and they finally take another round. And we got a bit of smack talk as well in the text chat. Which we always love to see. So 6-2 to the defense. And then we've got a good buy from the defending team, and then 4 full buys for the attacking, and then 1 ecoing by the looks of it, because they can't afford a rifle, or they're saving for the next round. So we got this over, finding the information that at least 1 person was A long. That was a nice find onto the stage by the Astra. So looking like we've taken the spike up to sewers into A. That was unfortunate find for the Omen. And we got a double kill in the mid between the Astra and someone else, I can't remember now. And yeah, Phoenix getting the 4th kill of the round. And then it's just up to Reyna and the spike, which is the only
30 seconds left.
saving grace of this round. 25 seconds to go. 1v4. Unexpected. It's a very dominant round for the defense. So you can definitely tell the attackers are having a bit of a quieter game. And yeah, the economy is not terrible, but they do seem to be wanting to force up a bit, so whereas they could probably have done with an eco, or at least like a half buy. But who am I to judge? I'm sure that they've done the maths and they should have a good buy for the next round. So yeah, not a lot happening at the moment, but they are looking to wanting to take the spike A long, with the Sova taking charge of the entry. So it looks like it's going to be a nice Sova on Sova action there. Ooh, a lot of information gathered. That was a nice spam through the smoke for the Sova, and that was a nice kill onto the Omen with his pants down. But unfortunately he was traded out, and the attackers got a nice very quick 3k there in good success. Yeah. So and seems like Reyna's got 1 kill. She might, but doesn't convert it to another kill. Although it would have been, even if she manages to kill 1, they were both in line of sight in the crossfire, so the chances of her getting away with the 3rd as well would have been very minimal. So we're at 7-3 now. Starting to get a bit worrisome for the attacking team. But yeah, the maths was correct, so there's a decent buy on the attacking side, and everyone was fully bought, which is a good sign. And they're looking like they're wanting to take on the C site. So Phoenix has got the information that there's at least 2 there. but he's not wanting to take his chances with another peek by the looks of it. Well, he did peek, but he saw that they're not pushing. So Omen's taking the spike mid, but with no opportunity to see where the defenders are. So we might have the first kill of the round in a second, with perfect trigger discipline there from the Phoenix, and absolutely no opportunity of refragging there. But we do have a plant on the A site, but it's a 5v4. Correction, 4v4, with Brimstone taking out the Astra, sorry. But the Sova soon trading out and taking out the Sova. So it's a 3v4 post plant now. Although that was soon. Oh, the Sage doing very well to. Oh, nice 3k there. Let's see if she can. It's a shame she can't finish it, but that was a very unfortunate round there. The Sage did really well to keep the attackers very honest there. Oh, sorry, defenders very honest. So, yep. So unfortunately, the two people that should really ideally be doing the most damage on the attacking side just aren't doing a lot of work here. Still 5 kills between them, which is really not very good for the sort of roles that they should be doing. They should be entering the sites and entry fragging. For them to be so quiet, it's just not good enough, really. Got a nice kill from Brimstone onto the Reyna. Where is... Well... And we just got a teleport onto the A site. But we... oh, that was a good... retake. Well, not even a retake, it was a good denial of plant there. So we are in a 1v4. And this last round is looking very... Yep, as expected. Very dire.
Switching sides.
So, yep, they... Yeah, now they're on defense, they really do have to step it up and get some kills and help out the Sage and the Brimstone and the Sova, in fact. Because as you can see on the now attacking side, everyone's pulling their weight. Even the people at the bottom are still doing really well.
Need a drop. Thanks.
And they're all just providing a lot of impact in the round. More so the Astra there, as you can see with the 17k. She's been detrimental to the winning half.
No charges left.
So got Phoenix dying, but then 2 in return, make that 3rd. So now it's a 4v2 post plant, and they're both stuck in CT. So they just, how do you not see that coming? But
Last player standing.
and that went as expected, really, if I'm honest. 3k from the Reyna and the last kill from the Astra there. And there's still very quiet Omen and Reyna, which is sadly quite disappointing. But
Need a
I'm
drop.
guessing there's probably a slight
Thanks.
discrepancy in ranks, maybe by the looks of things. But the Sage is doing a very good job of at least keeping them in the competitive state of mind, state of play. So we've got a sniper's nest push and a nice hit onto Omen there by the Sova. So if they're quick enough, they can certainly take C on and have a nice 5v4. Yep, so now we're in a 5v4 post plant, and everyone's in very good positions. It's just not looking very good. And 2 kills very quickly.
Player standing.
Make that 3. Sage coming in with 1 constellation kill. Make that 2 kills. But the Astra said, nah. Not having it. But looks like we have a DC. Or is that one of the observers disconnecting? Can't quite make out.
Need a drop.
Nope, it doesn't seem to be a timeout called, so
I have the spike.
also helps if you take the spike. So it's looking like they're trying to prod A long just for some information and A source, whilst taking the spike towards C. So defense really needs to step up now to stay in the game. Oh, the trigger discipline on that. That was a good double kill there from the A site holders. Must be a retreating there from the Reyna. But it seemed to have forced a bit of a
30 seconds left.
spike rotation there from the 3 remaining attackers. But the defense already seems to know what the plan is. So we got the Cypher killing the first person
Spike
on
planted.
the defense, and then the Sova. And then
Out of charges.
that was a nice kill on to the Reyna by the Sova.
Last player standing.
That was an unfortunate catch. That was probably the best round that I've seen from the defense so far. So it's given them a good chance of staying in the game. So still, although saying that, Sova's been on 7 kills for a few rounds now. It's looking like we are needing need to have a pause. Never mind. Okay, so looks like we are having a technical pause. It looks like the Astra's having connection issues, maybe. So, yeah, that last round did seem to be somewhat encouraging. But it seemed to be just the heavy hitters doing any sort of damage whatsoever. Whereas the Rainer and Omen are still lagging behind a little, just not doing any sort of damage whatsoever. So again, they definitely do need to step up a bit to keep the team in the game, or else it'll be a very quick last 3 rounds. So looks like the Sova's gone a bit memey and opted for the Omen. Oh, 18 even. Because why not? Just
Spike down
so
mid.
looks like we're just having a bit of a mess around. While Astra looks like she's back to normal.
I know exactly where you are.
So
Last player standing.
not sure, are they gonna restart the game? Restart the round, or is this the live round?
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Wow,
Hey people, come on now.
nice double kill
I'm
there.
anticipating my congratulations.
Seemed like a live round there.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
And we've gone for another pause. No. The Cypher seems to be having connection issues. Which, I can imagine with a lot on the line, it can be quite annoying. Never the glamorous moments during tech pauses. Looks like we had a bit of a power outage for the Cypher there. So at least we're having plenty of time for the defense to go over their strategies of how to at least make some form of comeback. But only time will tell at this point. As we've only got 2 more rounds. At least. But from what I can tell on the attacking side, they've been pretty much going for standard A or C split strats. So you'd hope that they'll probably try and combat that with maybe risking 3 on one site. It's looking like it's 4 going towards C. Still having the issues of the Cypher being AFK, which is still rather unfortunate. Looked like the Omen wanting to make some advantage out of the fact that there's one AFK, but got punished for it. So Reyna did well to make it a 4v4 before the rest of the team started falling like dominoes. But a 1v3, and it's not looking very good. Oh, that's a nice punish, but couldn't finish it off. So we got the Reyna finishing off the round. And it looks like we've still got issues with the Cypher.
Need a drop. Thanks.
So still 1v4, no 4v5 in favour of the defenders, and so far it's been working in their favour. But I don't think, well, with any luck, it shouldn't be for too long. Yes, there are serious issues going on with the Cypher there. So you got Phoenix using his ult in garage, but not getting much out of that apart from a bit of information there. So got 2 on C now for defense, and then it's looking like a garage push. There's a nice kill from the Sova there, but a good trade back from the Astra, but with only the Omen trading back, and then Sage backstabbing, and then the Sova trading back again. But 1v3, 14 seconds, 13, 10 seconds.
10 seconds left.
Might be able to get the plant. Nope,
Last player standing.
that's unfortunate.
Spike down. C.
And it's another win. It's never nice to win in such a way with one. Oh, looks like the Cypher is back, and he has returned from AFK. So, with any luck, the team should be back to their winning ways.
Safety's off.
But we shall see. With any luck, the defending team should have a bit more confidence that they can actually win. With a slight disadvantage, obviously, but still with plenty of
Standing ahead.
confidence
Shot that.
with any luck. And yep, so we had the Omen making the first kill with the Phoenix. I don't know how that was over whiffed then.
There.
Reyna almost got caught out there. But no,
One dead.
that was a nice kill from the
One enemy
Cypher.
remaining.
But it's
Player
looking...
standing.
Ooh, nice kill from the Phoenix, and then a trade from the Sova. But it's low health on... Yeah, as expected. That was a nice 3k from the Phoenix.
Match point.
Sova didn't really have the weaponry to finish off that round to his benefit, sadly. Especially with the HP being so low. So, match point. 12-7. Well, it's nice to see the Reyna and Omen getting a bit more confident in their killing, but that was just while it was still a 4v5. So, yeah, the defense have a lot of work to do to keep this game competitive still, just to make sure they at least get the overtime. But yeah, we still haven't seen an overtime yet in this game. A lot of close games. One steamroll so far, and this is looking a little bit steamrolly as well. But no overtimes. That's a nice punch onto the Astra by the Sova. And then a nice kill from the Omen. Then trade back by the Cypher, but all finished off by the Brimstone and the Sage with the double kill by her. So yeah, the defense seemed to be pick up their stride a bit better now that they've got a bit more confidence. Because during the 4v5, it's not been. It's generally been quite a steamroll. They haven't really. They don't think they lost any games while they were in a 4v5 scenario. So they just have to carry on playing as if they are in a 5v4 benefit there, and then play with a bit more confidence. And it seems to be working out so far. So got the Sova ult used, but to no information gathered. And it's looking like a push.
Joke's over! You're dead!
So we've got 3 people defending, but sadly the Sage has been taken out very early. That was a very good timing on the Phoenix plant there
Out of charge.
during his ult.
Deploying drone.
So 5v4 in the advantage of the attacking side. Nice first 2 kills by the retake. A nice 3rd kill for the,
Enemy remaining.
and then it, and it just seems like a bit of a cleanup crew. So, like I said, they seem to be having a bit more confidence in their gameplay now. They're playing far much better than they were at the start of the game, and even the bottom fraggers are doing a lot more impact in the game. So as we can see, the economy for the attacking sides is a bit scuffed. A couple of SMGs, a Frenzy, and 2 Vandals, whereas we have Phantoms, we have Vandals, and we have an Odin on defense. So it'd be interesting to see where they use the Odin. That was a great opening kill by the Phoenix, and he's just going to push CT with the spike. Not very wise, but he still manages to get the kill onto the Sage. So he got very lucky there.
Spike planted.
I'm guessing he probably forgot he had the spike, maybe, who knows. But a 5v6 last round. Oh, that was a nice double kill by the Omen.
Last player standing.
But the Phoenix makes it a 1v3. And the Cypher finishes the game off. So that's a shame. If they played the same game at the start, it could have been a whole different game. But it was just a shame that they took so long to warm up at the start of the map. So yeah. So definitely a GG's there with that game.